Why are my TikTok ads dying out within just 7 days of launch? Now, this is one of the most common questions that I've been receiving in regards to TikTok ads. So if you're somebody dealing with this issue, make sure you watch this video till the very end. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe because I'm gonna be covering just how to fix it. So without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. So before we get started, I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody who's been showing love on my videos. Now, if you're a new subscriber or you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and just leave a comment down below saying I've subscribed. If you're a current subscriber, just leave a comment down below saying I've been subscribed to your channel. And if you haven't already, join our free Telegram group chat. The link is down below in the description. And I also have the link to book a free one-on-one consulting call so we can cover whatever you guys are struggling with in your e-com journey. So I'm looking forward to hearing back from you guys. Make sure you leave those comments down below and let's get straight into it. So first things first, if you're somebody who runs TikTok ads, you probably know that creatives tend to die out pretty quickly. Now, I think there's a very common misconception going around the market with this because I've been able to successfully run the same 3 creatives for over a 30-day period, and here's why. So I've just been honestly launching the same 3 creatives in a bunch of different ad groups, but the thing is, you guys can't go ahead and just test one creative at a time because once one creative starts dying out, those ad groups don't have other creatives to lean back on as collateral. So if you have one creative that's been completely exhausted, you don't have any other creatives within those ad groups to make up for it. And without cycling in or rotating in new creatives, this ad group is completely dead. Yes, ad fatigue is a big thing and you want to be testing new creatives pretty much weekly. I want to launch 3 creatives in a batch. So what I'm going to do is every single week, I'm gonna launch a new interest testing campaign, and in each interest testing campaign under each ad group, we're gonna have 3 different creatives. Now what this allows us to do is test a diverse amount of creatives and prevent ad fatigue from happening because as I said, all your ad groups have multiple creatives to fall back on if one is dying out. Now I think that this is probably something that a lot of people aren't doing. A lot of people I've seen are just scaling on one creative that they see performing the best. But the issue with doing that is that TikTok has such low CPMs that the reach is very high with just $100 in spend. So literally once you spent like $1,000, you could reach, hundreds of thousands of people and have hundreds of thousands of impressions. So think about the amount of people who have already seen these creatives and within those specific audiences too. So consistently launch, a new creative testing campaign each and every single week and make sure that you guys pile these up with at least 3 creatives. You could put 5 as well. I've tested both. I personally like to use 3. Now, moving on to the second reason why ads tend to die out so fast is because from what I've noticed, TikTok ads tend to run off of momentum. Now, what this means is that if you're not consistently putting new spend into the account or you're consistently cutting ad groups and not compensating for the spend that you've cut off, your ads will probably end up plummeting. So one thing I really tend to do in order to prevent this from happening is launching 2 new ad groups, which are interest testing ad groups in each interest testing campaign. As I said in the previous section, you want to be testing a new creative campaign with interest each and every single week. So in this phase, in order to keep the momentum in the ad account, you want to compensate for lost spend and ad groups that you've cut off each and every single day by just launching, 2 new interest ad groups within each interest testing campaign. Now that's one thing you can do. Obviously that only goes so far. So the next step is kind of scaling out on what's already working and just consistently launching new ad groups. So you always want to be testing something new each and every single day. So on top of those new interest tests that you're launching in your campaigns, you also want to be launching breakdowns. So what this means, if you notice that, for example, females tend to purchase more, you could go ahead and just target females. Now, if you're noticing that females within the age range of 18 to 34 or 18 to 44 are performing the best, you'll go ahead, duplicate that specific ad group that's working, and then narrow it down onto that specific demographic. If you go into that View Data tab on TikTok and you actually look at where the spend is being allocated to, sometimes you'll notice that, for example, all the spend is going to go to the females or all the spend is going to go to the males. Or it could even be something in terms of country targeting. All the spend might go to the US or all the spend might go to Canada. So if you notice that certain countries or certain demographics aren't getting spend, you could go ahead, actually duplicate out that ad group or even that whole campaign and just target specifically where budget is not being allocated to, because I can guarantee you, yes, TikTok algorithm is pretty good at this point. However, other countries also have a pretty big audience. So if all your spend is going to the US, there's also 35 million people in Canada that you could potentially be targeting. And once you narrow that down, even if there's just an extra million people that are potential buyers, that's a whole lot of people relative to the amount of visitors and the amount of people that are actually purchasing on your website. So try to allocate spend in places where budget might not be getting allocated to, or try to push more spend and force TikTok to spend budget in places where the best results are being generated from. So all in all, in this phase, the goal is essentially to maintain momentum in the account and not let your ads die out. Because once you have good ad groups or good campaigns that start losing momentum, you want to have other good campaigns to start backing them up. So it's basically just an endless cycle of, this is dying out, so you come in with the new, right? Something dies out, you come in with the new, and this will continuously keep on pushing spend and effectively gain results within your ad account. So moving on to the third and final topic, this is going to be audience overlap. So this is something that is not too important in the testing phases, but especially once you start scaling out ad groups, breaking down demographics and things of that nature, you're going to want to prevent audience overlap at any cost. So the reason why you might see ads start dying out is because the same ad groups will continuously keep on targeting the same people that they've already targeted. Now, this happens oftentimes when you have too many ad groups targeting the same demographic, or you have one ad group that's been running for so long and hasn't had the chance to explore different demographics. So what I tend to do at scale, so let's say I have one of my $20 ad groups that are performing well. Now let's say this is an interest with an added behavior on it. What you're gonna wanna do is take that, duplicate it out either into a CBO at scale, or either into just another interest at a higher budget. The higher budget interest, whether it's $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, whatever you set that budget at, you're gonna wanna exclude 2-second video viewers. I split tested with 7 days and 30 days, 2-second video viewers. I did not see much of a difference. So you could either exclude 2-second video viewers 7 days or 30 days, and then you'll also wanna exclude page visitors. And then if you unlock this, also exclude purchasers. So what this is gonna do is people who have already seen your ads and who have already visited your website will not be shown your top of funnel creatives. Then in order to gain back those people who have maybe gone through your funnel but didn't complete a purchase, you're gonna have a separate campaign, especially targeting those people that already saw your top of funnel creatives. And that middle of funnel campaign, you could say middle of funnel, bottom of funnel, I like to put them in a CBO and actually run everything with each other. You're gonna put in some retargeting creative. So this could be something with set offers like use this code to get 10% off, or use this code to get $10 off, or something as simple as, sale is ending today. Or you could speak directly to your customers and literally just say, hey guys, we saw that you performed an action on our website if you're trying to get this, and basically go on from there. You could also use some UGC content that are some sort of reviews. My personal favorite is to run either UGC content like testimonials, reviews, etc., or also just run an incentive with like a discount, something like today's your last day to na. Or you could do something along the lines of, if you were planning on getting product name, use code SAVE10 at checkout to get an extra 10% off. So what this is gonna do is incline these people who have already showed buyer intent on your website, who have already maybe shown engagement on your ads, to actually go ahead to your website and complete a purchase at a discounted price. Now, yeah, they might be saving money and you might get cut out on a little bit of revenue there, but it's better to pick up some of these buyers and some of these customers at a lower product price than just to not get that revenue at all. So that brings us to the end of the video. Now, those were my top 3 reasonings as to why your TikTok ads are consistently dying out, and my top 3 phases on how to actually fix them. So this is from my personal test. Over the last month, I've spent about $50,000 on TikTok, more or less. So I do have some sort of knowledge and some experience in this domain. Obviously, I'm not a TikTok ads expert by any means. So take this content and apply it to your ad account if that's something that you want to do. This is what's worked for me. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you guys, but I'd honestly go ahead, give it a test and apply it. I mean, you have nothing to lose, right? So with that being said, I just want to give a huge shout out to everybody who stuck here till the very end of the video. As always, I'm giving back, so go ahead, book a free 15-minute consulting call. The link is in the description below, and also join our free Telegram group chat. The link is in the description below. For everybody who has been a subscriber to the account, so if you're a current subscriber here, just leave me a comment saying I am subscribed to your channel, or I've been subscribed to your channel since, and then give me the date. And for all the new people that are gonna subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below just saying I've subscribed, and I just wanna welcome you guys to the family. With that being said, guys, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.